I'm going to keep going so I don't lose track. Here goes Vallejo with a hit right to right field, and looks like coming home is Lopez for the first score. So Lopez runs in with a nice RBI by the star player Liliana Vallejo as the meeting of the minds meet at the mound right there. Number 16, Haley Lavender and company, the freshman. Again, this is uncharted territory for Eastside. It's their first time in the playoffs and advancing this far. So next pitch goes in the dirt for number 3, Stacy Torres in the batter's box. So the score 1-0. Runners on second base as Haley Lavender throws the pitch.
All right, now you're ready. All right, Stacy.
Here's the next pitch. A little bit high.
There you go.
So the count 1-1. Here goes Haley Lavender. Wind up in the pitch into the dirt. Green trying to cover it up as runners advance to third base. So Julia Green recovering that, throwing it back to Haley, but at the cost of Vallejo going to third base. Here's the pitch from Lavender. Stacy Torres with a swing and a miss.
All right, Stacy, all you need is one.
The count 2-2 bunny ears. Here's the windup in the pitch. Checking the third. And did we get him, or is she still safe there? Oh, still safe. A nice check to third by the catcher Green as Haley goes back on the mound. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ooh, fouled away. Hit almost hit me right there at the backstop. Score is still 1-0. Runners on third. And now we got a full count. Here goes Lavender with the full count. And a swing and a miss. It looks like Torres got the bad part of that deal. That's 1 up, 1 down for the Eastside Lions as we chill here at top of the first, start of the game. Coming up is number 8, Ariana Olmos. First pitch is a strike, and we're checking the third, and runner is still safe on third.
All right, be patient up there.
As Vallejo tries to showing some patience at third base there. The windup in the pitch. Ball. The count 1-0. Lavender, swing and a miss. Now the count is 1-1 for Haley Lavender. Wind up in the pitch. And a ball. If you're just joining us, folks, Liliana Vallejo with a nice RBI, bringing the first run in with a double, and then she advances to third off the pitch, and that's the 2 up, 2 down now for Lavender. Lavender warming up, getting in the groove. As Michelle Estrada, number 3, comes up to bat now. Michelle Estrada. First pitch, check swing, and it's a strike right down the middle. Nice pitch by Haley Lavender, the freshman sensation, number 16 with the visor. She winds up, throws the pitch, and that's another strike, 2 in a row for Lavender. Wind up in the pitch, goes in the dirt as Estrada wielding the multicolored bat there and the pink gloves. Oh, it looks like, almost hits the car there. Crowd got excited there as that fouls away. Here goes Haley at the circle. trying to find what pitch from Julia Green to select. And here it goes. Wind up in the pitch. Contact by Estrada. Fouls to the right. Hits the right line, and that fouls away. Score still 1-0. 2 outs as we're chilling here top of the first Eastside line. Here's the pitch. A foul away, hits the backstop. So Estrada facing a now 1-2 count for the freshman sensation Haley Lavender, number 16, to wind up in the pitch. And strikes him out and retires the first inning as the Lions get out the first inning down 1. All right. And if you have not yet subscribed to our City of Lancaster YouTube page, you better do it now. Get all the latest updates, events, and also L28 News. And you can see my face on there as well. So please subscribe to the City of Lancaster's YouTube page, City of Lancaster CA, and be subscribed. All right, we'll cut away to a commercial. We'll be right back after these messages. Are we back from commercial?
Yeah, there's nothing streaming.
Oh. This. So Liliana Vallejo warming up here on the mound in the circle, pitching.
All right, Lennox, let's go. 3 up, 3 down.
Luz Navarro batting first for the Eastside Lions, number 22. Going against the star player of Lennox Academy, Liliana Vallejo. Vallejo with the windup in the pitch. First pitch, contact by Luz Navarro. Going to right field, and it's not caught. She goes to first, running off second. Going to third. And she's going home, folks, to tie the game, and she ties it. Ties the game. So a nice hit, infield home run by Luz Navarro. And that's what the playoffs is all about, as her dugout cheering her on. Number 27, April Madrano now in the batter's box, trying to follow that up. And this is the bottom of the first. You can feel the pride of the Lions right now. Here's the pitch from Vallejo in the dirt, starting things off with a ball. April Madrano in the batter's box. Wind up in the pitch. April with some contact. Takes it. It's a home run over the field, over the fence. Eastside Lions. And there it is. Going to meet her. Madrano with a nice home run over the fence. Number 27. As the Eastside Lions take the lead 2-1. The crowd here, some students and family members, totally thrilled. Number 7, Bethany Jimenez. Shortstop and catcher in the batter's box.
Okay, you guys, we're live now. It's working.
Going against number 9,
Thank you, Annabelle.
Liliana Vallejo. Thank you guys for joining us for the 2024 CIF Southern Section Softball Brackets Division 7 softball game where the Eastside High Lions are hosting the Lennox Academy Panthers. And if you're just joining us, the score is now 2-1. We're in the bottom of the first, where you just missed a home run from April Madrano. But in the batter's box right now is number 7, Bethany Jimenez. Takes the first pitch from Vallejo as a ball as it goes in the dirt. But if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to the City of Lancaster's YouTube page. That's on YouTube. And so you can keep up to date on all these streams. But here we go. More playoff baseball, softball right now. Liliana Vallejo with the pitch. Contact made. Watch out. Hold your on to your hats as the ball gets fouled off to the right field. Bounces off. Doesn't hit a car. And so we're good. The crowd is hyped. The energy is on high octane here as the Eastside Lions are in the lead right now. Bethany Jimenez, number 7. Swing and a miss. So now the count 1-1. I'm sorry, count 1-2. Saw the bunny ears from the ump there. Count 1-2. Bethany Jimenez gets the pitch. Oh, gets contact, throws it over in the left field. No catch made. And here goes. Nice double by Bethany Jimenez, number 7. So she hits the base. Possible score. Up next to bat, number 16. Wheeling the red bat, freshman sensation, number 16, Haley Lavender. Haley Lavender up to bat, pitcher against pitcher. As Liliana Vallejo trying to see what pitch, talking with her coach. Trying to change it up of what to start out with here, and here we go. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, flashes bunt, runner goes to third. Will she make it? And she's safe. Nice steal by Bethany Jimenez to third. And even closer to a score here, closer scoring position. Coach Price happy about that one there. As Lavender is in the batter's box wielding the red bat with the black and green gloves. Here's the windup in the pitch, gets contact, fouls that way, hits the backstop. The fans in the crowd definitely excited today, cheering on their Lions, as this is the furthest they ever been in the playoffs, and this is pretty much history from here on out. As Haley Lavender, the freshman sensation, faces an 0-2 count. The pitch gets contact, hits it to right field. Nice hit by Lavender. Jimenez scores. Now the score should be 3-1. Bottom of the first with no outs, and the Eastside Lions are rolling. Coming up to bat, the catcher, number 15, Julia Green. Julia Green wielding the white bat and black gloves. And here's the first pitch from Vallejo. Gets contact, it fouls away, and we're safe, folks, it didn't go over the fence. So the score 3-1, bottom of the first. The bats are smoking right now for the Eastside Lions. Coach Price and company definitely happy with this start. The pitch from Vallejo, a strike. So the count now 0-2. So Julia Green in the batter's box, wheeling the bat down in the count. What will Vallejo do? Wind up in the pitch, gets contact right up center field. Will she catch it? It's hits the fence, and Julia Green running. Haley Lavender will make it home, and she makes it, scores. Nice triple by Julia Green. Eastside Lions now with another run, making the score 4-1. Number 6 up to bat now.
Come on now, you're okay. Let's go, Lennox.
Hermione Jimenez. Number 6, the junior. A left-hander, just like myself, in the batter's box. Going against Vallejo. You can tell right now the Lennox Academy Panthers a little frazzled, trying to get their composure under control here, but it's playoff baseball. First pitch goes into the dirt, and that's a ball. Runners on third, no outs, 1 ball. Score is 4-1, bottom of the first here. And here's the windup in the pitch. Contact made. And here goes Jimenez. Julia Green scores. So now the score should be 5-1. As now number 18, Jordan Enestroza, gets in the batter's box, and it looks like she's a lefty like myself as well. Much love to Left Hand Nation. All right. Jordan Enestroza in the batter's box. Nice bow there, nice purple bow. Wielding the black bat, the first pitch by Vallejo. A swing and a miss. The count, 1 strike, score 1-5. As Vallejo, looking at her menu of pitches, throws it, and it's a ball. So the 1-1 count. Lennox won their last matchup on Thursday against Western. That was 5-0. Whereas Eastside ended fourth in their league. And this is Eastside's again first time in the playoffs, and they are on a journey, and they're enjoying the ride, least to say. Jordan back in the box with the purple bow. Enestroza gets contact, grounds it off in the gap, and out at second. But Enestroza makes a nice single, but that retires Jimenez. And the score is 1-5, still 1 out, one up, 1 down, as we get back to the Eastside Lions back in the batter's box, and it's Viviana Shallow. Viviana Shallow, the first baseman. A swing and a miss, and it's a strike. Here's a windup in the pitch. Ooh, a swing and a miss. Nice strike right down the middle by Vallejo. Her second time around going against Shallow, number 9. Shallow caught swinging on that pitch there, trying to reset herself. A swing and a miss. And that retires Shallow. 2 up, 2 down now for the Lennox Academy Panthers. Number 12 now back in the batter's box, another left-hander for the Eastside Lions, and that's Mia Luna, second baseman junior, wielding the gray and orange bat there with the orange lining. A wind up in the pitch, and that's a strike right down the middle. Mia Luna back in the batter's box. Vallejo trying to find the menu of pitches there as the outfield staying ready. Here's the windup in the pitch. He'll foul back, hits the backstop. Eastside Lions definitely showing their pride here, cheering up Mia Luna here as she steps back in the batter's box. Vallejo looking at her selection of pitches, and you can just feel the intensity of the playoffs. Next pitch really high, waking me up here at the backstop. You're hearing the commentary of myself here, Joe Leo, sideline reporter, Tiffany Johnson working the switcher, Ryan Mitchell all by himself in the infield right there at first base. And Angel Stephenson out there at the Desert Christian game at the hangar. So we'll get in some updates from her later on. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. It's a strike with some heat. And that retires the inning for Lennox Academy. And just to let you know, this just in, I got some intel here. Quartz Hill baseball score, they're down 3-0. Down 3-0, Quartz Hill. If you, Coach Kavanaugh and company, if you were with us on our last telecast, they did a brilliant display of game against Charter Oak Academy, and they were definitely on set trying to get past the second round. So hopefully the tides will turn for them, and they can either tie up the game and get a victory out there. But we'll keep you in tune for that Quartz Hill game as the freshman sensation Haley Lavender warms up. We'll be right back after these messages here. We'll throw it back.
We're ready to go. We're off and running. If you call that go. So we're ready for game action. So glad you're with us here on L28.
All right, we're back here. Welcome all to L28 Sports coverage of the CIF Southern Section Softball Brackets Division 7. And it's a hype atmosphere in the softball field here as number 7 takes to the batter's box. That's Valerie Lozano Prado. Valerie Lozano Prado in the batter's box. And you can definitely see the hypeness here and the crowd support. Definitely bringing smiles to all the faces of all the fans here. Here's the windup in the pitch from Lavender. That strike right down the middle against Lozano Prado, number 7. Wielding the blue bat with the white gloves. Here's the pitch from Lavender, and it's a ball. So the count now 1-2. No outs here as we are at the top of the second. The windup in the pitch from Lavender, and he retires. Lozano Prado up next to bat. Number 5, Jaylene Luna. Number 18, or Valeria Gomez. Valeria Gomez up to bat there. Getting a word in from the ump. Oh, no. So, excuse me now. So they're switching the batters. It's now number 5, Jaylene Luna. So Jaylene Luna takes the first pitch, and it's a strike right down the middle. Great pitching by Lavender, number 16. Looking like a seasoned pro. Ice water runs through the veins. The next pitch. A ball. So the count now 1-1, 1 out. 1 up, 1 down for Eastside. Wind up in the pitch. A little high, and another ball from Lavender. This is an intense matchup. The score 1-5. 1 strike, 2 balls. Nice pitch by Lavender there as it's 3 balls now and 1 strike. She pitches again and she'll take a base. Number 5, Jaylene Luna makes it to first. So up next to bat, number 10, Antonella Casillas. Stepping in the batter's box with a multicolored bat. Thank you for joining top of the second. First pitch, and it's a start things off with a ball for Lavender as they have 1 runner on first. And wind up in the pitch from Lavender. And it's a strike right down the middle. So what's Casillas going to do here? Nice eye by Casillas. Oh, strike right down the middle by Lavender, and the crowd cheering for that. Casillas, swing and a miss. And she is retired by Lavender as she goes back to the mound. And Casillas goes back to the dugout. Now coming up, now she can bat is number 18, Valeria Gomez. A swing and a miss. And start things off with a strike from Lavender. Lavender definitely on a roll, displaying great momentum so far. Next pitch goes in the dirt. Runner goes to second and advances as Green tries to mix the throw to Jimenez. Jimenez getting caught up by the wind here. As you can see, the dust is moving all around, moving all sorts of things, and that's the signature of the Antelope Valley, these winds. Gomez check swing, and it's a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike as Gomez faces off against the freshman sensation, Lavender. Lavender goes high on that. Here's the windup in the pitch from Lavender. A swing and a miss. Gets a strike. So the count now 3-1. Lavender down in the count, going against Gomez. And she walks Gomez as runners are now on first and second with a score 1-5. 2 outs, top of the second. So up the next to bat is Lopez. Oh, here, nice hit in left field. Couldn't get to it, and runners are going to score. Number 5 and number 18 scoring for Lennox Academy. Nice double and double RBI by the Panthers. So now the score 3-5, top of the second. Luna scores and Gomez after Lopez. So the ump, there was an out. So 3 up, 3 down. We'll get some clarification actually what happened there for the 3rd out. So now we're going to the bottom of the second. 3-5 here, bottom of the second. We'll come right back to you guys and try to figure out what happened there on the on that 3rd out as the umps and Levis and Pacheco talking to the umps, trying to figure out what happened there. Do you know what happened on that one? Oh, okay. So we'll get some research from you here. to find out what happened with that out. Levis looking a little bit steamed from that. Lennox Academy still down 2 runs with the score 2-5. So thank you for joining us. If you haven't yet subscribed to the City of Lancaster's YouTube page, please do so and subscribe. That's City of Lancaster CA on YouTube.
She did not step on third base.
So it was a technicality is that the runner did not step on third base, and that's why she was out. So never tagged up as a runner. And remember, you got to tag up, and that would happen on that run. So now Lennox Academy taking the field, and up to bat next is the Eastside Lions.
All right, Ryan, get some pitching practice, please.
So still a close game. Eastside Lions were on a nice run last time they were up. Luz Navarro, number 22 in the batter's box, going against Vallejo, the star player with some nice hitting earlier, telling the infield to go in a little bit. Luz Navarro Jr. getting some words from the dugout and the coaching staff as we further get fanned by this wind here.
2-5. Bottom of second, 2-5 to set. Going to you, Ryan.
And here goes Vallejo looking at her menu of pitches. Here's the first pitch. And a strike right down the middle. Luz Navarro. So Luz Navarro, great impact. Last game they played against Sacred Heart of Jesus. And she takes another ball there.
All right, guys, when we, after the bottom of the second is done, we're sending it to Angel. Sending it to Angel after the bottom of the second is done.
So after we're going to be getting some news, another pitch made, and we're also going to get some news from Angel Stephenson, who's covering the Desert Christian game at the hangar. We'll be catching up with her shortly. But here we go. 2-1, 2-1 count from Vallejo, and maybe tagging on another ball there. 3-1. As Luz Navarro steps back in the batter's box. The windup in the pitch. And Navarro will take her base, get in the bag, and walks off up next to bat. But is that April Medrano? Yes, it is, number 27. Coming up next on the batter's box. Medrano flashing the butt here. The windup in the pitch, fakes it, runners going to second, and she's safe. Luz Navarro with a nice steal to second. Runners now in even closer scoring position. Count 0-1 for Vallejo. April Medrano in the batter's box as Vallejo trying to find out what pitch to select here. Here's the windup pitch. Contact made, foul away, watch out. It goes over the fence into the desert of the east side. Wow, Medrano taking a deep breath there as she has some practice swings. She's down in the count 0-2. Here's the windup in the pitch from Vallejo. Into the dirt. Navarro trying to move from second there, goes back to second.
And back to A.
Just need one now. Just need one.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Contact made. by Madrona. Nice grounder to left field. Coming into home is Navarro, and she scores, adding another run to the lead, 6-2. As a nice RBI double. She's rolling the dice for April Madrona as she goes to second.
6-2.
Up to bat next is number 7,
Ryan on you.
Bethany Jimenez, number 7, wielding the white bat with white gloves with blue trim. Going against Vallejo at the mound. Runners in on second. Again, that was a nice RBI by Madrano. Oh, nice contact made by Jimenez. Hits it right to left field. And she's running hard. Madrano trying to go to home, and she scores. And another double. This time made by Bethany Jimenez, and she points to the crowd. Number 7, Bethany Jimenez with a nice double RBI. Ushering in number 16, the freshman sensation, Haley Lavender. So here goes Haley Lavender, wielding the red bat, going against Vallejo. Eastside continuing their same momentum from the last bottom of the first. Going in here to the bottom of the second. She flashes the bunt, and it's a strike. I'm sorry about it. That was a ball. So the count 1-0. There's a pitch. Contact made by Lavender. It's going. Hits the fence. And she's going to run in. Here goes Jimenez trying to go to home, and she scores. For the 8th run, Jimenez
8-2.
scoring in now 8-2. Bottom of the first as the Eastside Lions continuing their streaky play.
Nice. A-cam.
Looks like Levas is going to go ahead and speak to Liliana Vallejo, and we're going to have a team meeting right here on the mound. Trying to stop the bleed in here so far in the bottom of the second. But a great intense matchup between the Eastside Lions hosting the Lennox Academy Panthers, all the way from Inglewood.
Ryan on you.
So coming up next to bat, number 15, Julia Green, the catcher. You can hear chants of Juju from the crowd, and shout out to my daughter too. Her name is, she's a Julia, and she's a Juju as well. Here's the windup at the pitch. Nice hit by Green, and she's going to bring in number 16, Lavender, and she scores, and that brings the lead to 9-2. And nice double made by Green. So number 6 up to bat now for the Eastside Lions, Hermione Jimenez. Is there any relation between Hermione and Bethany? Is the same name, same last name? We'll double check that, but there's the Vallejo looking at her selection of pitches. Here we go. Wind up, pitch. Contact made up the middle. And Julia Green going to home, and she scores. Bringing the lead now to 10-2. 10-2 for the Eastside Lions, and they are continuing the momentum here. Enjoying the home cooking here at Eastside. So number 18, Jordan Inestroza, the left-hander in the batter's box going against Vallejo. Here's the windup. Oh, fouled back by Inestroza. Score 2-10. Right after this inning, we'll be sending it to Angel Stephenson with a live update for the Desert Christian baseball game at the old Jethawk Stadium. So stay tuned for that. Here's the windup in the pitch. A swing and a miss right down the middle from Vallejo.
That's right. Let's get one more now. One more, just like that.
The Panthers trying to get out this bottom of the second, try to stop the bleeding.
All day. She's not going. She's not going. Don't worry about her.
Jordan Inostroza outside the batter's box here, just doing some check swigs. Kicking the dirt here as she sports
Now let's get one. Let's
the
get
purple
one.
bow and wielding the yellow and orange and black bat. Here's the windup in the pitch from Vallejo. A little high there, high and close. High and inside right there for Jordan Inostroza, the left-hander. Faces a 1-2 count from Vallejo, and you can see the wind picking up again, blowing that dirt all around. The 2-2 pitch.
Whoa. There you
And
go.
that's a strike, retires Inostroza, and that's 1 up, 1 down for Lennox Academy. All right. Up next to bat, Vivian Shallow. I'm sorry, Viviana Shallow. Here's a windup in the pitch.
There you go.
And that's a strike right down the middle.
You in the catch.
Here's the windup at the pitch.
Not going.
The count 1-1 now for Vallejo as she tries to resets here in the mound, looking at her selection of pitches. Runner on second. Contact made, fouled away. Watch out. Now the count 1-2. 1-2.
All right, now you only need one.
And this is where it's like chess here in the game. Wind up in the pitch. Contact made as she's trying to stay alive in the count. Still 1-2 for Shallow.
All right, now let's go. Let's get one now. Let's get one.
2-10 here, bottom of the second. Eastside Lions up and in control so far. Wind up in the pitch. Contact made, going up the middle. Runners will stay on second. Will she stay? And that's... Runner advances to third. They overthrow it. An error made as number 6 will go ahead and score. Jimenez scoring off the error. As number 12 now will go up to bat Mia Luna, bringing the score now to 11-2.
Okay, nobody's on now. Let's get out of the inning.
So Shallow grounds out. They try to throw the third overthrow. Jimenez scores on the error.
Yes, please.
So the score now 2-11
Right now, let's go.
with 2 outs as the Panthers try to get out of the bottom of the second. And this first pitch fouled away. Number 12, Mia Luna, the second baseman junior, in the batter's box.
Hold on, let's go. Let's get out of this inning. Plain catch now. Plain catch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch from Vallejo.
Oh, there you go. You got 2 now. You got 2. Let's get one more.
There's another strike, fouled away by Luna. Luna with the sleeveless jersey, wielding the black and red striped bat, steps back in the batter's box.
Now let's
Vallejo now trying to get out this inning here. Up in the count. Here's the pitch, and it's the ball. So Luna is still alive here.
Are you doing it like in an order with the highlights or just her speaking? Perfect. We'll have right. So we can if her speaking is short, we can do the highlights. Like
Here's the windup in the pitch. Contact made, going to left field. Will she get under it? No, she doesn't. As the runner stays on first. A nice hit by Luna. And the fielding right now affecting the Lennox Academy Panthers.
thank you.
Up next to bat, number 22, Luz Navarro. But before she steps into the batter's box, having some words with Price.
Talking to somebody.
And also some talking being made also on the mound with Vallejo. And Lopez at the mound, and Navarro getting back to the plate again. She's in the batter's box going against Liliana Vallejo. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, try to steal second, and she's safe. It's a nice steal by Mia Luna, who advances to second base. With the count now still 1-0. But the score 2-11 with 2 outs here as we are surviving here in the bottom of the second. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, stops the play.
Joe, remind audience if they're just now tuning in, we're updating all 7 current Lancaster teams. Thank you.
And if you're just joining us, just to let you know, we're going to be keeping you closely updated with 7 teams that have made the playoffs. That's in both softball and baseball. Again, in softball, Eastside, Lancaster, Court Hill, and Paraclete. And contact made here, number 22, and she's out, retiring in the inning. And on the baseball side, Paraclete, Court Hill, and Desert Christian. Last time I updated you, Court Hill was down 3. But since we're here down with the bottom of the second, we're going to throw it to Angel Stephenson, who was live at the Desert Christian game. Angel, take it away.
Hello everyone, it's Angel from L28 News. We are currently here at Lancaster's Municipal Stadium. If you hear the mic clicking, it's because of the wind. It's super windy out here. It wouldn't be the AV without it. We are currently watching Desert Christian versus Lusinger. The score is currently 2-0. It's Desert Christian is going to have to rely on their star players. Number 24, senior Jacob Acosta. He's currently first baseman. He leads his team in batting average, home runs, and on-base percentage. They're also going to be relying on Oscar Medina, who's also a senior, number 10. He's their right-hand pitcher. He leads the team in stolen bases and led their team to victory in the first round. That's something that Lusinger is going to have to look out for as they try to secure their 14th straight win with this game. This is Angel Stephenson sending it back over to Joe Leo, who's currently covering the Eastside versus Lennox Academy Round 2 CIF playoffs.
Well, thank you, Angel Stephenson, for that live update from the Desert Christian game at the hangar. And we'll bring you shortly some highlights from that matchup. But we're back here at the Eastside Lions hosting the Lennox Academy Panthers with asserting their dominance here as they're 11-2 in the lead. Great batting from Eastside and great pitching and infielding by Eastside as well. Here goes Lavender with the first pitch. And the first starting things off with a ball. Going against number 9, Liliana Vallejo. Here's the windup of the pitch at ball number 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And now it's 3-0. So Haley Lavender with a slow start against the first batter being Liliana Vallejo. And she gets under it. Vallejo, will it go? And that's a home run by Vallejo as she rounds the bases, and her team is going to meet her at home plate. But nice individual play by Liliana, the star player of Lennox Academy. Going to shorten the difference now. Scores the third run, 3-11. So nice home run made by Vallejo. Just got right under that ball, and Lavender tried to keep it safe right there and just made it too easy for Liliana. She got right under it and hits it past that 200 feet mark right over the fence. So now the score 3-11, no outs here as we're at the top of the third. Eastside still in control. And you're witnessing nice Division 7 CIF Southern Section softball bracket playoff action. As now number 1, Stacy Torres goes into the batter's box wielding the white and golden bat. So here's the windup in the pitch. Goes in the dirt. Starting things off with a ball for Lavender. The 1-0 pitch. Looks like she caught tip. Count now 1-1. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, contact made by Torres going to right field. And she'll stay at first. Ariana almost coming up to bat next, number 8. Number 8 wielding the multicolored bat. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss by Almost. Again, Almost wielding that nice multicolored rainbow colored bat. And she takes another ball, but that's the one thing about softball and baseball here with these aluminum bats. You do get the chance for these nice designed bats to bring up to the plate. Here's the windup in the pitch from Lavender. Nice contact made by Almost. And she's running all the way to, oh, Stacy was about to go home, almost. Stacy almost going to home, but she stays on third.
No one better. Keep it going.
Lennox is now getting pumped up. 3-11, or now I believe 4-11 now, right? They scored 4-11 here as we are chilling at the top of the third. Estrada now in the batter's box, going against the freshman sensation, Haley Lavender. I'm sorry, the Torres didn't score. The score is still 3-11. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. 3-11 is still the score as we are here at the top of the third. Estrada in the batter's box. The windup in the pitch from Lavender. Oh, fouls it away. Estrada fouling it away there.
Oh, look at that big old gap out there. You got it.
Also wielding the multicolored Technicolor bat. Oh, trying to check for third, green, and Torres is safe. So top of the third, 2 strikes, no outs, as we have runners on first and third. Estrada in the batter's box. Here's the windup in the pitch from Lavender. Contact made by Lozano. It goes right into the second gap, and another run. Now here's the score. That's the run that's scored by Torres. So now the score should be 4-11. 4-11, 1 up, 1 down for Eastside. as Lennox Academy trying to put a run together here.
You're killing it. Multitasker.
All right, now little contact. Don't take much, just a little.
Here's the windup in the pitch from Lavender.
Oh, nice. Yep, good pitch. Good pitch. All right, now you see yours. Let's go.
Thank you.
Little contact.
And now is starting things off with the ball against Luna. Oh, checking for runners at first.
Oh, you know, no.
And she's safe. So runners first and second.
They're throwing behind. That means the runner.
Lozano and Almost
Go, let's be ready.
occupying the bags. And there's a swing and a miss for Luna off the Lavender pitch.
Little contact now, little contact.
Countdown 1-2. That strike right down, a swing and a miss, and that retires Luna. Now 2 up, 2 down for Eastside as they're trying to get
All right, now let's go. Hit
out the top of here, out the top of the third. Number 10 from Lennox Academy up to bat. That's
little contact.
Antonella Casillas. A swing and a miss.
On you, Ryan.
Don't let her off the hook. Let's go, Liv. Hit some run.
So runners on first and second. Lavender at the mound. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Good eye.
Makes that a ball. Here's the windup in the pitch from Lavender. A swing and a miss from Casillas. Now the count is 1-2. With 2 outs here as we are at the top of the third. Eastside Lions hosting the Lennox Academy Panthers. Lions and Panthers, as my man Roddy Wall would say, natural enemies in the wild.
Take that plate. Take that
There's a windup in the pitch. And that's a strike. And that retires the inning for the Eastside Lions. And looks like we're going to go into some highlights from the Desert Christian game. Stay tuned for that. This is Joe Leo for L28 Sports. We'll throw into some highlights.
Ryan, we're on you.
All right, welcome back to those are some nice highlights there. A nice, great catch by Acosta and a great hit by senior Nicholas Weathers from Desert Christian. So thank you, Angel and company, holding it down there at Lancaster Stadium. The old Jethawk Stadium is going to be soon turned into the USL, United Soccer League. So look out for that if you're definitely an Antelope Valley Lancaster resident. But welcome back to L28's coverage here. We're back to Eastside Lions hosting the Lennox Academy Panthers. We're having a great game here. Even though the score is 4-11, it could be anybody's game as the wind continues to be fickle. The wind can blow in any direction, just like the momentum of the game can change. So here we go. Looks like Viviana Shallow up to bat. Oh, I'm sorry, April Madrano, number 27, going to be in the batter's box. Score 4-11 again if you're just joining us. for L28 Sports coverage. We have a great, nice, even crowd here. Lots of Eastside supporters cheering their Eastside Lions as they make history from this point on. This is their first time in the playoffs. A great impact for the program that these new Lions have been making. Here goes April Madrano in the batter's box with a check swing. Warming up. Going against number 9, Liliana Vallejo, who, if you just missed it a couple moments ago, hit a home run. So here's the pitch. Starting things off with the ball. As third baseman April Madrano adjusts here, exhibiting calm and cool composure. The senior, April Madrano, gets contact off the high pitch, and she's out, pops out. So that's 1 up, 1 down for Lennox Academy as we are chilling here at the bottom of the third with the score 4-11. 1 out. And if you're just joining us again, we just showed you some highlights of the Desert Christian game. Great reporting made by Angel Stephenson. And we'll be continuing to show you those scores and giving you continuous updates for the 7 teams that are in the playoffs right now. So the first pitch in the dirt for Jimenez, number 7. That's Bethany Jimenez, shortstop in the batter's box, going against Lennox Academy's star player, Liliana Vallejo. And here's the pitch. Goes into the dirt. Yeah, just 1 out. If you're just joining us, bottom of the third, 1 out. Jimenez in the batter's box. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Oh. Fouls that away. So the count now 2-1 for Jimenez, going against Vallejo in the circle there. As both teams battling this Antelope Valley wind. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh. Fouls it off, hits the top of the backstop. These foul balls getting carried away with the wind. As Jimenez in the batter's box against Vallejo. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ooh. Vallejo with a ball. So the count now, bunny ears, 2-2. Oh, full count now, looks like. Full count. We'll see how Jimenez is going to play this. Oh, nice contact made by Jimenez. Goes to left field, hits that left gap, and she will stay on first. So nice hit and contact made by Jimenez on that swing. Bringing in the freshman sensation, number 16, Lavender, with the red bat. Getting cheered on by her team on the dugout. Here goes Vallejo. Oh, bunts it. And advances the runner to, she'll stay at second. Oh, and she stays on second. She gets hit by the ball on the throw, but she looks like she's all right. Tough girl, as she stays on second for Jimenez. So nice bunt made, executed by Lavender. No sacrifice made as we stay here at the bottom of the third, 4-11 with 1 out. Looks like stops the play here, making sure, yep, we're out. She's all right. She's okay. So now the catcher, Julia Green, Juju, number 15, in the batter's box.
Got the force to third.
Here's a windup in the pitch. Oh,
Oh, it is. Infield fly, infield
popped up and misses the catch.
It's an out.
Trying to go to third. Oh, she's going to go home, number 7.
No, it's infield.
And she scores.
No, that's infield fly. Thank you.
So Jimenez scores off the little error there, and Lavender advances to third. Now the score should be umpires trying to decide what's going on here with the play that just occurred. Like a bang bang play. I'm looking at my scorecard and still showing 4-11. So 2 outs. Oh, okay. So runner scored, 2 outs, 4-12 is the score now. Runner on the third, and that's Lavender. So it's been a game of errors here so far for Lennox Academy on the road going against the Eastside Lions here in the playoffs. Number 6 to bat, Hermione Jimenez. Wind up in the pitch, Hermione gets contact,
Now, easy out. There
gets
you
it to first and tags up, and that's it. Should retire the inning. As now it'll be 4-12. And 4-12, bottom of the third. I mean, now we're going to go to top of the fourth here. As the Eastside Lions making great momentum here so far. 4-12. This is we'll go now to our last update from Angel Stephenson for the Desert Christian game. Take it away, Angel.
In 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Joe. We are currently at Lancaster's Municipal Stadium where the Desert Christian Knights are facing off against Lusinger. The score is currently 5-1 with Desert Christian dependent on star player Jacob Acosta, senior number 24, who was walked as the bases are fully loaded. They're also dependent on Oscar Medina, number 10. He leads the team in stolen bases. He led them to victory in the first round and got all on base in all 4 of his appearances. Lusinger is going to try to secure their 14th straight win, but with the way the tides are turning right now, we don't know if that's going to be possible. Sending it back to Joe, who is currently covering Eastside versus Lennox Academy.
Thank you, Angel Stephenson, for that update and great stats there covering the Desert Christian game at the Hangar, our old stomping ground for the studio L28 News. So thank you, Angel Stephenson, for that report. Again, 7 teams still competing here in the playoffs. As you know, we have the Eastside Lions in softball, Lancaster Eagles, Quartz Hill Royals, and Paraclete for the softball girls, and for baseball, Paraclete, Quartz Hill, and Desert Christian. So last time I updated you, the score for the Quartz Hill game was they were down 3. Let's find out now what the score will be in a couple moments. But great playoff action being displayed so far today on a windy Tuesday here of May 7th. Hope everybody had a great Cinco de Mayo over the weekend. As Haley Lavender at the mound, here's the pitch. Starting things off with the ball. Going against Gomez. Valeria Gomez, number 18. Oh, next pitch high and over the catcher Green as it hits the backstop. As we are now at the top of the 4th. So a quick meeting at the mound right there for the Eastside Lions. The Lionesses, right? Is this the proper thing to say? The Lionesses. All right. So they meet at the mound. I wouldn't mind getting a purple bow myself, with a number 33. But I'm going to talk to Coach Price how I can get that to happen. All right. So top of the fourth, everybody going back to their spots. Julia Green back into her position. Puts back the mask on, and here we go, continuing play. Wind up in the pitch. And that's a strike right down the middle for Lavender.
All right, now, let's go now. Little contact. 3-1. Don't help her out. Don't help her out.
So Paraclete softball, bottom of the sixth right now, 3-0. So good job for Paraclete. Kudos and cheers to you as you continue your journey in the playoffs.
Take much.
All right, full count, and that's a strike. Retires Gomez. So 1 up, 1 down for the Eastside Lions. As number 2
You got this kid, drive it!
comes up to bat, and that's Valeria Lopez
Are you, babe?
with the red helmet and the black bat. Here's the windup in the pitch, starting things off with a ball.
Don't help her out.
Come on, Vale, we believe. Drive it,
Top of the
kid.
fourth here, 4-12. Here's the windup in the pitch. Lavender fouls it away, hits the backstop. As Green throws it back to Lavender.
You got this kid.
Last time we were at Eastside, it was senior night for the Eastside baseball. Oh, nice contact made. Lopez goes to right field, and she goes to second. Nice double made. Oh, but it was she popped out, right? Popped out. It looks like Jordan Estranoza with the catch. Nice catch by Estranoza. So from my vantage point from the backstop here, it looked like that was definitely a single, but popped out, and nice catch by Jordan Estranoza. So here we go. 2 ups, 2 down, 2 gone for the Eastside Lions. As coming up next to bat, there's number 1. Number 1 to bat, Stacy Torres. So the umps here are gonna have a little discussion with the ref. Here goes Andres Leyva having a little discussion with the coach. I'm sorry, that's Jose Pacheco having a word in.
Was it intentional walk?
So they made an intentional walk. That's why Liliana Vallejo scored, and now they're going to pinch run. So Vallejo out, number 17 in. Emily Estrada making her first appearance in the game. So here's the next pitch, fouled away. Juju takes off the helmet, gets the ball and throws it back to Lavender. So if you're just joining us here, a couple things made. Forced walk and pinch runner was made just now. So here's the pitch from Lavender, and that's a strike right down the middle.
Great job. You're all right. Mama, on you.
So now the count 0-2. Here's Lavender to the low. Try to check runner at first. Bounces off the first baseman, Viviana Shallow. Gonna have a word quickly with Lavender. So the score is still 4-12, 2 outs as we are here at top of the fourth. And the freshman sensation Lavender up in the count. Here's the pitch. Bunny ears 2-2. So now the count 2-2 for Lavender. Here's the windup in the pitch. Hit, contact made by Torres. It goes right, and it's fouled away. So Stacy Torres going back in the batter's box. And Haley Lavender commanding the mound.
Protect that plate.
Here's the windup in the pitch. A ball. So the count, full count. Let's see what Torres is going to do in here. And she gets a strike. Nice retired inning for Haley Lavender as they meet with their coach Price. You're watching and listening to L28 Sports coverage. We'll be right back after these messages.
We're ready to go. We're off and running. If you call that home. So we're ready for game action. So glad you're with us here on L28.
Welcome back to L28 Sports coverage of the 2024 CIF Southern Section Softball Brackets Division 7, where we have the Eastside Lions in the lead right now. And just want to let you know, if you want to know what's coming up this week in Lancaster, follow us on Instagram at City of Lancaster CA and get update videos every Friday of what to expect from L28 and city events. So here we go as we commence into the bottom of the fourth. Eastside displayed some great strategy as he did a forced walk on Liliana Vallejo. If I was Coach Price, I wouldn't want any home runs either hit on me as well. So nice strategy there to walk her, and they got out of that top of the fourth. And now it'll be Eastside's turn to go back in the batter's box, and coming up is Jordan Estrenoza, number 18. Estrenoza with a great catch on a pop fly last time, and it's going here bottom of the fourth. Eastside up to bat. Score 4-12. Here's the windup in the pitch. Nice contact made by Jordan, and that wind being another player here on the field. Really, that Antelope Valley wind, I tell you, it helped Quartz Hill in their game against Charter Oak, and is definitely helping Eastside here. All right, here we go. Up next to bat. Here's the windup in the pitch. Nice cut. Oh, grounder made to left. Advancing Estrenoza to second base. But a great hit made by Viviana Shallow, number 9. So number 12 up to bat now, Mia Luna. Runners on first and second and in scoring position for the Lions as they are still in the lead here, 12-4. Here goes Vallejo. And it's a ball. Start things off with a ball. So Luna still in the batter's box, gets the pitch from Vallejo, sends the chopper her way, and she'll get out. So the one up, one down, but runners advance to third and second. Jordan to third, and Shallow to second. And Luna is out, but up to bat next, number 22. Is that Luz? You betcha. That's Luz Navarro with the sleeveless jersey, displaying the guns on a windy day. Here's the windup in the pitch. Starting things off with a strike right down the middle from Vallejo. Nice pitch right there, right across the plate. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, bunt by Navarro. She runs to first, but outscoring Jordan. Estranoza scores. So nice sacrifice bunt. The score now 4-13. But it's 2 outs, 2 up, 2 down for Lennox Academy as they're trying to get out at the bottom of the 4th here. Number 27, April Majano, back in the batter's box here as she adjusts her white gloves, fixes her helmet, steps in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Ooh, contact made right up the middle, and now bring in shallow as Madrana makes a nice RBI and goes to a double, bringing in shallow in. So now the score 4-14, with the Eastside Lions displaying a nice 10-point run lead. Coming up next to bat, number 7, Jimenez. Bethany Jimenez gets contact, going left field and hits the fence. Coming inside is Madrano to score. That's run number 15 for the Eastside Lions. Reminding me of April with the score now being 4-15. Thank you for joining us here on another windy day here in the Antelope Valley, Tuesday, May 7th, as we are experiencing some great playoff action. Flashes the bunt, it's Lavender, but the runner goes to third. That's B. Jimenez. As the wild pitch goes in the dirt, umpire talking to Lavis there. Base ump says she's safe, as the count is 1-0. So 2 outs still, as we are here at bottom of the 4th. Lions on a roll. Lavender wielding the red bat with the black gloves and green trim. Gets contact right up the middle and hits the fence, bringing in Jimenez, and a nice double RBI for Lavender. So number 16, the freshman sensation, Haley Lavender, doing great at the bat. And also doing a better job off the bat, as she also commands the mound. So up next to bat, number 15, Julia Juju Green. Going into the batter's box. Shout out to my daughter Juju as well, as they carry the same name there. Here's the windup in the pitch. And she makes contact and now retire the inning. Nice try for Julia. But damage was made here as the score at the bottom of the 4th here, 4-16, and the Eastside Lions still in control, asserting their dominance, 4-16. And we're going to go to the top of the 5th. So we'll be right back after these messages.
We're ready to go. We're off and running.
If you call that door.
So we're ready for game action. So glad you're with us here on L28.
Oh, okay. Thank you for joining us. L28 Sports coverage of the 2024 CAF Southern Section Softball Brackets Division 7. I just had a great moment with the great grandpa of Haley Lavendier, who definitely is correcting my pronunciation of the name. It's Lavendier. So I do truly apologize for the mispronunciation on whole behalf of the L28 and definitely from the bottom of my heart. I did not know it was Lavendier. So from now to this point on and in the future for all these upcoming moments, it's Haley Lavendier taking the reins at the mound, number 16. So here we go as we chill at the top of the 5th. Lavendier making some pitches, warm-up pitches here as they go in the infield. Yeah, mispronunciation names. My name Leo, Leao, Tomato, and in this case, Lavendier. So, Eastside Lions, they're in control. They're in the pitcher's mound. This meeting together, and they're going to break up here as we go now to the top of the 5th. Score 4-16. Lennox Academy still down here as they go. The umpire is going to clean off the plate. And we just got an update here. Quartz Hill softball. Congratulations, they have won.
They just won. Going to next round, 7-5.
7-5, and they advance to the next round. So that probably means if it's a home game, you might have another telecast coming your way. Not guaranteed. But here goes a pitch made by Lavendier, and that's a ball. Starting things off with a ball. All right, here's the windup in the pitch. A swing and a miss. And that's a strike right down the middle for Haley Lavendier. Almost at the plate. At the Nella Ariana almost. Up in the count 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Haley throws another ball there. 3-1. Let's see if she can get this to a full count. Here we go. Almost with the multicolored bat. And takes a base. Ariana almost getting walked by Haley Lavendier. Estrada up to bat now. Gets a high pitch. Takes ball 1. So score 4-16. No outs. 1 ball here as we are chilling at the top of the 5th. Here's the windup in the pitch. Runners check at first, and she's safe. Green throwing it to first, trying to get almost out, and not nearly out yet. Here goes Lavendier. And that's a strike.
All right, now you got 2. Take the plate.
So the count now 2-1. As the score is 4-16. Contact made right up the middle. Runner will be out at second as almost gets a single. So 1 up, 1 down. Almost is now out.
All right, Val, just like last time.
And coming up next to bat is Estrada. I'm sorry, almost is still occupying first base.
Just like last time. Let's go now. Little contact.
Here's the windup in the pitch from Haley. And that's a strike right down the middle for Lavendier.
All right, Val, little contact. Let's go.
Lozano swinging a miss. Going toward the runner at first, and she's safe.
Come on, you got 2 strikes on you.
Green trying to get Estrada there. And this is something that the Eastside Lions are
Take the plate. Now let's go.
trying to make more of an impact. They're fielding, really making a difference here in this game as they contain this lead here, 16-4. As Coach Eric Price is going to talk to the ump, have a little conversation about some things here. And also on the mound, the Lionesses having a quick discussion as well. But thanks for following us right now. Again, we have 7 teams in the Golden League playoffs right now, advancing both in softball and baseball. And that's Eastside, Lancaster, Court Sill, and Paraclete on softball, and baseball, Paraclete, Court Sill, and Desert Christian. And here's a, watch your head there. Ball fouled away. But Angel Stephenson with some great updates and highlights from that Desert Christian game. So big kudos to her and the team over there at the hangar. Here's the windup in the pitch from Lavendier. Takes it high. And the count now is 0-2. The windup in the pitch. Ooh, fouled that away. That's Lozano trying to stay alive here in the count. 1-2. There's a windup in the pitch. And that's a strike. And that retires Lozano. Up next to bat number 5. Jaylene Luna.
All right, now let's go now. Little contact now, little contact.
Here's a windup in the pitch. And that's a strike right down the middle from Lavendier, number 16. Lavendier with the windup in the pitch. Next pitch. Another ball as we have one. Oh, a strike. Wind up in the pitch, fouled that tip, bounces back from the backstop. Runner is still on first as we are top of the 5th with 2 outs. Here's the wind up in the pitch from Lavendier, fouled away, hits the top of the fence. Giving everybody here behind the backstop a little jump scare, but we're okay. Here's the windup in the pitch from Haley.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Goes into the dirt.
Stay alive.
Tipped off from Luna.
All right, now just a little contact. Little contact. Don't take much.
Here's the windup in the pitch from Lavendier, and then retires Luna. And retires the 5th as we go to the bottom of the 5th here now. And everybody gathering around together here as we are chilling at the bottom of the 5th. The score 4-16, and I think that might be end of the game here. For Coach Andres Leyva and Jose Pacheco there. They waving the white flag as the 2 teams will now form the lines and give the celebratory congratulations. So great job for the Eastside Lions, and great play also and sportsmanship by the Lennox Academy Panthers all the way from Inglewood. And thank you for our viewers for watching a great game, and everybody that's witnessing our new things that we're trying to implement in our telecast, trying to make it better and more representative for these hard-working student athletes and hard-playing student athletes, trying to make it in this career of softball. So in a couple of moments we'll be sending it to Angel Stephenson with another update from Desert Christian. Oh, from Paraclete. I'm sorry about that. Angel Stephenson from Paraclete. Check it out.
Thank you, Joe. As we arrive at Paraclete, the wind is picking up, but that hasn't stopped Paraclete from sweeping house. They are currently 5-0 against La Quinta, with one of their honorable mention star players, number 11 senior Anthony Camus. He spent all 7 innings during the previous game on the mound, pitching to the opposing team. We've also got number 17 junior Amando Sacedo. He leads the batting average and home runs for Paraclete, along with number 8 senior CJ Vasquez. He's their left-handed pitcher, first baseman, leading them in runs and hits, trailing behind Armando in batting average. We wish the best of luck to Paraclete, and we hope they secure this victory and take them to round 3 of the CIF playoffs. Sending it back to Joe at Eastside versus Lennox Academy. How was that?
Well, thank you, Angel Stephenson, for that great update, giving us the lowdown on the Paraclete baseball game. Angel Stephenson, great hair, by the way, Angel. That's nice, and thank you for those stats. All right, well, we're concluding it here at Eastside High School here. The Lions have just defeated the Lennox Academy Panthers, led by freshman sensation Haley Lavendier and company. So this has been a great game. 16-4 is the final score, and you can see the team that's crowded in the circle there. And before we get any interviews here, we're going to send it to Angel Stephenson back at Paraclete one more time. Not yet, though, but soon. Again, shout-outs to the great-grandfather of Haley Lavendier, Dave Lavendier. He's sporting the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am. Are you a former golfer, sir? Yeah. All right. How proud of you are you of your daughter?
Oh my God! I've been following Haley. I've been following Haley since she was about 6 years old, and her dad.
Did he used to play baseball too?
He played little league ball, but her uncle played minor league for 10 years.
Oh wow!
In the Angel system for a while, and the other uncle just graduated from college, and he's playing summer ball in North Carolina. Baseball family.
Baseball family, and there's no without a doubt you're really proud, right?
Oh my God, yeah! Because when I played ball in Little League, I batted way over 150.
Did you pitch too as well, or no?
No, I was lefty though too.
Right, left-hand nation, we're all lefties. You're surrounded by lefties right now.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tiff is a lefty. I'm a lefty, and both of my kids are lefties.
Both of your kids.
So.
My 4 brothers are lefty.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. 5
So,
of us were lefty.
and left-handers definitely have that advantage because it does.
Yeah.
It's a certain awkwardness that people can't get used to. You know it's coming, but you can't stop it.
Well, when I heard you say lavender, I've listened to the name Lavender for 82 years now, and I'm glad you know it's Lavendier.
Now, though, I do know it's Lavendier for sure, and you don't look a bit over 82, sir.
Oh, yeah, well, I believe you.
Okay, thank you, Dave. That was Dave Lavendier, the great-granddad of Haley Lavendier, and we'll be throwing it to Angel Stephenson in the field at the Paraclete game. Take it away, Angel. All right, thank you, Angel Stephenson, for that information, and great win by the Paraclete boys varsity as they advance to the next round. We'll be taking it to Tiffany Johnson with some outside after-game reporting here. Post-game reporting is going to interview Haley Lavendier. Just moments ago, we had the pleasure of interviewing great-granddad Dave Lavendier, who also had a baseball experience as well. I don't know where she gets the pitching, but she's definitely a great softball player, ball player, and athlete. So shout outs to the Lavendier family. Again, sorry for for pronouncing it as Lavender, but I'm glad we were able to make up for that. So another windy day here at the Eastside High School, and Tiffany Johnson will be interviewing Haley in just a couple moments as the Eastside Lions have just won Great hitting displayed all around by the team. Uh, Eric Price, great coaching staff as well, and they made us feel like home here. So, uh, all right, so it looks like they're setting it up. Should I throw it to a commercial really quick? All right, we'll go to a quick commercial, and when we come back, we'll be having an interview with Tiffany Johnson and Haley Lavendier in a couple moments. We'll be right back.
We're ready to go. We're off and running.
If you call that home.
So we're ready for game action. So glad you're with us here on L28.
Thank you for tuning into L28. This week in our city. So Keanu Reeves, if you ever watch this, I love the work you do.
And I'm just a big supporter of it.
It's Brianna Herrera from L28, and we are here at the annual AV Fair and Alfalfa Festival.
As you can see yourself, it's amazing. I see a lot of kids here with big smile on their face.
So we're ready for game action. So glad you're with us here on L28.
I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me as much as I did and are looking forward to the next episode of Tiff on the Town.
And this has been
L28 News.
All right, welcome back to the L28 coverage of the CIF Southern Section Softball Brackets Division 7. We're going to send it to Tiffany Johnson, who has Haley Lavendier to interview. Take it away, Tiff.
Amazing game. I mean, we aren't surprised. You've always excelled every time we've covered you. How did it feel to have that momentum of so many strikeouts and being able to lead your team so well in today's game?
It was actually pretty good. I like the feeling, especially when it's playoffs and the momentum's up and the team's hyped. It's just a really good feeling.
And going into this game, there was a tough mentality because you guys are making history. To make it to the second round of playoffs, that's already making history. But now you're going into the third round of playoffs. You are the youngest member on the team, one of them, I should say, and you're just a natural-born leader. So what is the mentality going into round 3 of playoffs?
My mentality is I really want to be calm. This beginning of this game, I was not calm. But I feel like if I go into the game calm and with the momentum, I'll be good to go.
We were able to talk to your great-grandpa. He is so proud. He was asking us for your stats throughout the entire game. How has that influenced your playing style?
Good. It's great to have a family member like that that's so supportive, and he'll brag about how good he pitches. It's really funny.
Well, we'll keep bragging about you. We're so proud of you. Great luck and best of everything in your career. Good luck in the next round.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coach, you did it, man. You did it. Coach, you walked into today's game. We asked you immediately, how are you feeling? And you said nervous. Yes. But now, look at this turnout. It was a show out. So what was the talk, the locker room talk? What were you talking about in the dugout to make sure that these girls just knew we can do this?
Actually, before the game, again, April, our senior, she's the leader on this team. She grabbed all the girls together and said, hey, it's another game. It's a home game. It's about making history, but don't put no pressure on yourself. And I think all the girls rallied behind her. And, man, we pulled it out.
All right, like we said, you guys are making history. This is huge. This is your second year as head coach for Eastside softball, and you are making strides. Now you're taking the next step to third round of playoffs. How do we rally around you as a community, and how are you going to keep pouring into the girls?
Well, we'll find out today. If we get a home game, if we do get a home game, please come out and support. We actually had girls come out from 2011 team to come support, so that was awesome. My dad made a drive from Roseman. I'm like, yeah. So, every support we can get as a community, we'll love it, especially if we have another home game, and let's keep making history.
All right. Pull us into your next practice. What is going to be the focus to make sure you get that win for third round?
Oh, as you guys can see, defense. I mean, we talk about it all the time. Not a lot of balls went to the infield, but the outfield, they actually hit their cuts today. They did a lot better today, but we have to make a little bit of adjustments out there in our base running. I don't know if you guys seen that. We had a couple girls jog the first. I'm like, oh no, we don't do that. So besides that, we stress have fun. It's about having fun.
Well, clearly having fun works, right? Best of luck in round 3. Congratulations,
Thank you,
Coach.
thank you.
Amazing career. Looking forward to what's next.
Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for everybody for coming out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, L28 Sports, it's a special day in Lancaster. 7 of our teams have made it to either the second or the third round of playoffs. And now we know for sure that there are 3 teams that have made it next. Eastside